Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Natalie and today we are going book shopping. As you can tell from the title, I need to pick up one book for sure for the book club I do here in my town. We have decided on our new book this month, so I need to pick that up for sure. But otherwise, I just haven't been to Barnes in a while, this Barnes specifically, so I just want to go browse around and see what they have. And of course, I'm going to take you guys along with me. So that's what we're doing today. Just when I thought we were heading towards spring, I literally woke up to snow on the ground this morning, so I'm really bummed about that because I need warmer weather to come, like immediately. I'm so over this cold weather. But besides that, we're gonna make it a cozy day since it has snowed outside and it's freezing. We're mainly just gonna browse today and see what we can find, and I'm gonna take you guys with me. So let's go to Barnes. This is the outfit of the day. Very comfortable as always, but this sweatshirt is just from Abercrombie. I got it recently. It's so cute. I love it. It says San Francisco all the way across. These jeans are just Aritzia, and then my Uggs because it's snowing. Okay guys, I made it back from Barnes and we definitely got a few books. I'm going to just do a little haul and talk about the books I got. So the first book I got is called Fangirl Down by Tessa Bailey. This is the one I actually went to Barnes for because we're reading it for my book club this month. It's a sports romance, which I love. The only Tessa Bailey book I've read is It Happened One Summer, and it was honestly a close 5-star for me. Like, I loved it so much. I was obsessed with the storyline and I loved her writing. I thought it just flew by for me, so I'm very excited to pick up another Tessa Bailey book. So this story is about Wells Whitaker. He was like once a golf superstar basically, but he kind of went down the drain and kind of lost control over his life. But when he was a golf superstar, and even before, he had this girl named Josephine that would always cheer for him on the sidelines. It said she believed in him when he didn't believe in himself. So Wells kind of wants to get back in the game and get back on top. So he asked Josephine to basically be his caddy for golf, and they obviously are spending a lot of time together and develop a relationship out of that. that. So I'm excited. I've never read a golf romance before, or just any golf book in general, so this will be different, but I'm excited to change it up, and the cover is so cute. But yeah, this is the first book I picked up. Okay, the second book I picked up is Mistakes Were Made by Meryl Wilsner, and they actually wrote Fleet Cute, which I loved so much. I thought it was so good. It's the first book I've read by Meryl Wilsner, but I really enjoyed it, so I thought I would pick up another book by them so I could read more of the writing. So this is the one I went with. So this one's a little bit crazy. This is about Cassie Klein. She is a student in college, and she goes off campus to a bar. It's family weekend there, and she ends up hooking up with an older woman, and it's just like a one-night stand thing. She's never gonna see her again. The next day, Cassie's friend drags her to like brunch or lunch with her family because it's family weekend, and it ends up being her friend's mom, which is literally insane. And the mom is obviously like, this is my daughter's friend, so what are we gonna do here? I've never read any trope like this, so this will be very interesting. I'm not sure how I will like it, but we'll just have to see. So this is the next book I picked up. Okay, the next two books I got are both thrillers because it was buy one, get one 50% off on this table for thrillers, and I need some new thrillers. I feel like I've gone through most of the thrillers I have on my shelf, so I need to add some new ones to the TBR, and both of these sounded really interesting. So this one is called One of the Girls by Lucy Clark. I've never heard of Lucy Clark personally, so this will be my first book by her. But the back says, we were dying for a holiday, but which one of us would kill for it? The six of us arrived on that beautiful Greek island, dreaming of sun-drenched beaches and blood orange sunsets, ready to lose ourselves in the wild freedom of a weekend away with friends. So obviously it's going to be about a murder, and they're on holiday, like on vacation, and it's based in Greece. So I think this will be fun. Obviously a very beautiful setting and a very terrible thing to happen. So we'll see how I end up liking it, but I'm always looking to try out new thriller authors because I feel like I kind of stick to the same ones, but I really need to branch out and try new ones. So I am glad we're adding this to the TBR. And then the other thriller I ended up getting is called Wrong Place, Wrong Time. This is by Gillian McAllister, which I've also never read any of her books, so I'm excited to try it out. This one sounds incredibly interesting. So this is basically about a woman. She has an 18-year-old son who one night basically commits murder in front of her face, and he kills another man. She has no idea why. He's like this happy-go-lucky son of hers, and she has no clue why this murder occurred. So she falls asleep that night, obviously distraught over her son being arrested and murdering someone, and then the next day she wakes up, but it's actually not the next day, it's the previous day. So every time she goes to sleep, she wakes up a day earlier from when the murder happened. So she's waking up, say it's Friday, she wakes up on Thursday, and then she'll go back to sleep, and then she'll wake up on Wednesday. So she's just basically going back in time. And so while she's back in time, she's trying to figure out why her son did this and what led to this murder, which I think is such a cool plot, and I'm very excited to read something like this because I know there's a lot of books that obviously repeat the same day, but like going back multiple days every time you wake up is wild. So I think this will be very interesting. Haven't heard anything about it, so I'm excited to read it. The next book I picked up is another rom-com sort of book, and it's called Happily Never After by Lynn Painter. I've seen a bunch of people read this recently, and it's a very quick read. It's like barely, not even 300 pages, I don't think, so it'll be a nice little break in between some other books I read. So this one also has a very interesting storyline. This story is about Sophie. She basically finds out before she gets married that her husband is cheating on her, but she doesn't want to be the one to call it off because her fiance's dad is her dad's boss, so she doesn't want that to ruin anything with her dad. She basically finds this person called a professional objector, and he is the one that comes in at a wedding when they ask like, does anyone object? Which that doesn't really happen nowadays. Not to any wedding I've really been to, but it happens at this wedding apparently. And he's basically paid to come in and say that he objects for the wedding, and so it's then called off. So it saves her from having to do it, but she ends up wanting to join in on this after it happens to her, and she wants to do it for other people. So her and Max, who is the objector, go around to different ceremonies and object to people's weddings to kind of help them call off bad situations without the other person knowing. And as you can imagine, Sophie and Max have chemistry while they're working together, and she has this realization that she might fall for her partner. So it sounds very interesting. I'm excited to find out more about this. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've read a Lynn Painter book. I know she obviously has other books that are super popular, but I haven't read any of them. So this will be my first Lynn Painter book. So lots of new authors in this haul for me, and I'm very excited to try them out. This is book number 5. And then the very last book I ended up picking up is called called Ryan and Avery, and I'm not gonna lie, the cover definitely drew me to this book. It's so pretty. It's like a light pastel blue and it has pink in it, and it's a queer book, which you guys know I'm always trying to find new queer books and new authors like that. So this is Ryan and Avery by David Levithan. This book's about Ryan and Avery. They met at a queer prom and they had an instant connection. But I think this book's basically just about navigating a queer romance when you're younger. I love reading those kinds of books because I obviously was there at one point in my life, so I just think it's very interesting. I'm pretty sure it's a YA romance if I'm not mistaken, but I just thought the cover was so cute and I really love reading queer books, so I had to pick it up. But those are all the books I picked up today on my little Barnes & Noble book shopping day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Also, if you guys are still watching at this point in the video, can you please comment below, because my best friend Lucy is coming to town for my birthday in like a month or so, and we've been talking about possibly doing a 24-hour reading challenge because I've never done one. I just feel like it's gonna mess up my whole schedule, but if you guys want to see it, I think it'd be really fun to film. So let me know in the comments if that's something you guys would be interested in, because I think it'd be really fun to do it with my best friend while she's here, and she said she's down. So let me know in the comments if you want something like that. But those are all the books I got today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video.